roadside service, last mile delivery, ride share, food delivery. These are the hustlers and grinders on these Atlanta streets that answer the call. I'm Keith Ambersley, host of the ATL Roadwise podcast. The podcast is powered by Jib Roadside Assistance, Atlanta's 45-minute on-demand tow-hailing service platform. The ATL Roadwise podcast amplifies conversations at the intersection of transportation, safety, innovation, and gig services. Today, we're discussing the role roadside service play in Atlanta's mobility ecosystem for visiting guests and locals driving in and around the city. Our guests match Serra Towing, an Atlanta business at the intersection of roadside service, transportation, safety, and innovation in the city. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
So, how did you get into this business?
Well, I used to work for a company called Publix Supermarket, and a friend of mine invited me to work for his company. That's a towing company, and I started in 2015. Worked for him. I learned the business. And 2018, he had shut down, and I really liked the industry, how to help people on the side of the road, and I ended up buying my own tow truck, and here I am. I've been like almost 10 years in the business.
Excellent, excellent. So, what motivates you to get up and push and grind in this business every day? What's your motivation? What keeps you going?
To help people meet different people every day. Sometimes I meet like doctors. Sometimes I meet people, homeless people, like living in the car, and the cars break down the side of the road, and I, go there help them, and that's what motivates me. Like help people every day to their cars need flat tire, anything. They be
Right.
stranded in the highway. I go there and help them.
Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So customers say they don't understand the reasons for service delays. Can you elaborate, why there is a delay when somebody calls and then they get service? Just to educate our viewers.
The most delay we have in our industry right now is the traffic.
Mhm.
Atlanta is a lot of people. The infrastructure on the roads not ready for so many people in Atlanta. They'll be building houses every corner and apartments, and it's a lot of cars. Sometimes take you like an hour and a half, or 20 miles,
Mhm.
and that's why takes a little longer. And some people are prepared to receive the tow truck. They have the money ready and all that. Some people are not, so they gotta call the parents to sell them the money, or gotta go to ATM pick up the money. So that's what the delay us the most.
Okay, okay. So what about dispatch? How does dispatch services play into that? Is there a delay on the other side? Is there a miscommunication? It seems like that sometimes it's a communication gap. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, what happens is like when you work for a motor club, you gotta go through like a dispatch system, and that they go through a list that the computer generated to them. They go to the better companies all the way down the list, and sometimes those big companies they don't have enough people at the moment, like between 4 to 7 p.m. Is everybody out there working, and they'll be going down the list, and that's a delay because the guy in the bottom of the list will be at home and wait for a call, and they gotta wait to get to them so I can go there and help the customer.
Excellent, excellent. So is it possible, or can you speak to this? Is it a situation where we just don't have enough tow service providers in the city right now to service? Because obviously, as we have an influx of people coming into the city, more drivers. You have
Yes.
younger drivers, inexperienced drivers.
Yes.
Now, so it's a demand and supply. So you got a big demand from people who break down, have different situations,
Right.
but the supply side on the driver, the tow service side, do you think that there is just not enough services in the city?
I think right now we have enough tow truck to cover Atlanta.
Mhm.
Um, I think the most problem we have is people be shopping around for prices.
Okay.
That
Okay.
what I understand.
Mm.
Um, because most like a lot of people don't understand, but the toy business have categories. Have like the repo man, they have the impound. That those people booth the cars. The people go to like a subdivision, take the cars out, and like the tag is had invalid tag,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm.
And they have guys like me at the roadside. What's the roadside? People break down. They don't know what to do. Need to bring the car to a mechanic. They
Okay.
call me.
Okay.
So um, with that breakdown, I think we do have enough tow truck drivers in Atlanta to help everybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But what happened is the traffic that's hold us the most.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
like traffic, but I
Right.
know there's a lot of tow truck drivers out there.
Right. No, and that's great to know because one of the things we're doing on the Jib Roadside Assistance platform is that we're using technology and AI to really navigate, the best route
Hmm.
optimization, we call it.
Right.
So that's one of the features that we have on the platform that we know that's going to be very useful and helpful. That when there is a pickup point,
Hmm.
the algorithm will actually tell you, what's the best place to take, where the road traffic
Right.
blocks are, and how to get around that. So yeah, we're using technology to overcome that because that is a problem.
Yeah.
If you look at the reviews, people are saying, it takes too long. I had to wait 2 hours with the kids, or they've got sickness in the family. So yeah, so we're working on that. So the next question is a bit different.
Hmm.
So I know that tow professionals like yourself spend a lot of time on the road. Okay,
Right.
so what do you do for entertainment, and where do you go to eat?
Okay. For doing entertainment, most of the time I go out with my daughters and we go like to the parks, do like like go for ice cream. And I like to eat like local restaurants from my area to support local business.
Mm,
I also go to the church every Sunday,
mhm.
and bring my whole family there.
Yeah.
So that's what I do the most. And when I have a little bit spare time, because I'm pretty busy in the towing business,
Hmm.
I like to be repairing my old cars. I have old Chevrolet pickup trucks that I like to,
Okay.
one day be on the road.
Right, right. Got it, got it, got it. Excellent, excellent. So, what recommendations do you have for stranded drivers during the Atlanta World Cup and other major events that, as you know, that are coming to the city over the next couple of years? Um, in light of kind of what they need to do to protect themselves
Okay,
until they get roadside help.
right. If you're in the highway, if they break down the highway, first thing they gotta do is call 511
Hmm.
and tell the dispatch where they're at, the needs, because they're gonna send a truck with call hero.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this will be the first step. The second step, we call a local tow truck. Go just Google or use the app
Hmm. Hmm.
and get like a local tow truck and be on the side of the road. Wait for the tow truck arrive, but make sure in a safe spot. Turn your blinks. If you can, if in a safe location,
Hmm.
open the hood of the car. That's extremely important
Okay, that's good
because
to know.
sign to for a tow truck, that's your car breakdown.
Right,
Because so many silver Altimas out there, so many red pickup trucks that
right.
we have in Atlanta is, these people tell you the breakdown on 75 is kind of hard to pinpoint them.
Right, right. So to our viewers, it's always good to have uh, that red triangle, or turn on your hazard lights, or as Matt said, open
The
the
hood.
the hood, the bonnet, the hood, so that people know that you're broken down, or that you're unable to move on highways, especially those busy places where sometimes it's easy to kind of
Right.
have an accident because somebody doesn't know
Right.
what your situation is. So appreciate that. So I have a couple of what I call myths, and I just
Mhm.
need you to help our audience, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
things that people say and believe.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes it doesn't always need to be, it's not always true, but
Yeah.
we want to run this by you. Um, uh, Tow truck drivers will damage your vehicle. Is that true or false?
Yes, some of them can happen. It's a work-related accident that's happened with me before. Like,
Mm.
did a little dent on the car, but I fixed the car. That can happen, but it's very hard that to happen, because most of the time we just go there and just put the chain in the car, put the car in neutral, make sure the park brake is off, put the car on top of the tow truck, strap down, good and safe to go.
Okay.
Now, if somebody else tell you that the tow truck damaged something inside the engine or put a hole on the gas tank, no, that's not gonna ever happen.
Okay.
Even though with the wheel lift, the trucks that will lift it up the front of the car, and the two back wheels or two front wheels will be rolling on the road. No, that's not gonna happen. People just tell us that we damaged the battery or something. No, that's never gonna happen in towing.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know, because the next kind of question I have was, a lot of people say flatbed is safer than the one that they hitch up and it's rolling down the street with the two back wheels rolling. What's your thought on that?
Depends what kind of car you have.
Like electric. I mean, I know it's big on the EV,
Yes,
electric vehicles.
Yes. So if I have like a 2008 Honda Civic, I'll be fine with the wheel lift.
Okay.
That's fine. Gonna lift it up the front of the car. Even if you have like an all-wheel drive car, they have a system called dollies. There is 4 little wheels you put on the back of the car and lift it up. The whole car will be in the air, and they can transport the car that way.
Okay.
But either way will be fine. But when you go to EV or like high-end luxury cars, I'll prefer myself to be on a flatbed. The reason why is that too much technology of carbon fiber, EV batteries, and all that stuff. They don't like to be on the wheel lift. But if you have a regular car, that's no problem.
Okay, excellent. Next question, next myth: all tow companies are the same.
No. Okay. Just like I said before, when they see me, whenever I go like to apartments, they think I'm a repo man, or they think I'm there for impound cars. That's something I don't do. I just do roadside service. I gotta explain to people, like I work like for insurance companies, and the customer call me or they call the insurance call me to go there and help this customer. And have categories on the towing business, and it's not everybody the same.
Got it. Excellent. No, that's good to know. And the last myth that's out there is that towing is the only service they offer.
No. Okay. We do have like people like me. I'm a locksmith as well. I do jump start, open the cars, tire change. I do winch outs, recovery, many things besides just transport the car or towing the car.
Excellent. So everyone, thank you very much, Matt. Appreciate your time
Thanks
today.
for having me here.
And Matt is a service provider on the Jeep Roadside Assistance tow hailing platform. And Matt is one of the best. We trust him, and we know that you'll be in good hands when Matt comes to service you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mobility is the heartbeat of Atlanta, Georgia.